Hello everyone. Today we are going to cover part 3 of chapter 2, the Egyptian civilization from your class 6 history and civics. The topic that we are going to cover in this part is society of the Egyptian civilization. Here we will learn about how was their society and their social life. Let us begin with the social structure. The Egyptians were divided into three distinct classes. They were the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. The upper class society was the high profile society. Those people who were very rich belonged to this class. It consisted of the royal family, rich landowners, high ranking priests, government officials, and doctors. The middle class consisted of merchants, manufacturers, craftspeople, and the lower clergy. And the lower class consisted of the peasants. At the bottom of the social hierarchy were the slaves, who were mainly prisoners of war. So it is clear that the social structure of ancient Egyptian civilization was divided clearly on the basis of their economic status. Archaeological excavations, inscriptions, and official documents tell us a great deal about the life and times of the ancient Egyptians. All this information that we are learning about this ancient Egyptian civilization today is completely based on the information the historians and archaeologists have discovered over a period of time. Let us now learn about family life of Egyptian civilization. The families were close-knit groups. By the term close-knit, it means they were very near to one another. The relationship between the husband, wife, and children was usually close. The father was the head of the family, which means he looked after the family, earned for the family, and he used to take decisions for the family. Women were treated with respect and their property rights were protected. It means the ancient Egyptians respected women and all their rights. And not only the son of the family, but the daughters of the family also used to get their share of property. Women were more or less equal to men in the eyes of the law. It is very interesting to know that though this age existed thousands of years back, women were treated equal with men even in the eyes of their law. Now, what about the children? The children enjoyed carefree and happy lives. The boys were sent to school, and girls stayed at home and learned housework. Wealthy families lived lives of luxury and pleasure. Family outings and recreation included hunting, fishing, swimming, and sailing on the Nile. This was all about their family life. Let us now learn about their food. Bread made from wheat and beer made from barley formed the staple diet of the people. Apart from this, they also ate vegetables, fruits, meat, and dairy products. Let us now learn about their dress. The early Egyptians dressed simply. Their dresses were made of white linen. The men wore a loincloth, and the women wore long, tight fitting dresses with shoulder straps. Later, the dresses became more complex. Both men and women wore elaborate jewelry, cosmetics, and wigs. Men paid as much attention to their hairstyles and complexion as women did. By this, we come to know that their love for fashion, jewelry, cosmetics developed gradually over time. And the strange thing is, not only the women, but the men were also conscious about their appearance, hairstyles, complexions, etc. They also wore jewelries and wigs. Wigs means false hair. So, learning all this about the society, we can understand that their social structure was divided on the basis of their economic status. They maintained a very healthy relationship in their family, and all the members were very close to one another. The father was the head of the society, and women were treated equally in the society as men. though the school education was only for boys and girls were taught to stay home and do the household works. The families even used to go out for outings and recreational activities. The wealthy families lived luxurious life, and the people were fond of clothes, jewelries, and cosmetics.